Hi, this is an indie game from 2025 by Paint Bucket Games. The Darkest Files, the demo. This is a detective game. It takes place in Germany, 1956. Let me read to you the blurb from the Steam page while the credits are rolling, because those are very nice credits. Look at that visual novel style. Investigate, expose, convict. You are Esther Katz, a young prosecutor who has just joined Fritz Bauer's new special unit. Your task seems impossible: to investigate crimes committed years ago, where evidence has been destroyed, witnesses silenced, and the perpetrators embedded in the highest ranks of society. Every decision matters. Every interrogation can bring you closer to the perpetrator or lead you astray. Silence is your worst enemy. Time is working against you, and German society is not ready to face its past. Part 1: The Insurgent. And we will go for the investigator mode. It's not too difficult, not too easy, in the middle of the road, because frankly I haven't played this game before and I would really like to do well at it. The events in our game are based on true crimes committed during the Nazi era and were investigated in the young Federal Republic of Germany. With the exception of Fritz Bauer, the names of all those involved have been changed. Any similarities with existing persons of the same name are purely coincidental.
Frankfurt, West Germany, 1956. 11 years after the end of World War II, many crimes of the Nazi era still go unpunished. The perpetrators of these crimes are walking free. Many judges, prosecutors, and police officers have already served under the Nazis. Now they have no interest in prosecuting their former comrades for actions similar to their own. For the victims of these crimes, this is unbearable. To end this, Attorney General Fritz Bauer establishes a special unit of young prosecutors with no ties to the old regime. I am Esther Katz. I am one of these prosecutors. We are investigating Nazi crimes and bringing perpetrators to justice. Not to avenge, not to heal, but to show that there are laws that apply to all. It doesn't make us popular. Most want to forget. Some want us to shut up. But they cannot stop us. Nothing belongs to the past. Everything is still present and can become the future again.
Well, that was interesting. Yes, and as you can see, the art style is in that visual novel kind of aesthetic. Part 1: The Insurgent. Fritz Bauer advocated a criminal law that aimed at social rehabilitation rather than mere punishment. Interesting. I wonder if it's going to work out. A New Job, 11th of September 1956.
First day, you've got this, Katz.
And we play as Esther Katz, as you have already heard in the introduction. She is one of the members of this new group of prosecutors. And this is her first day, I suppose.
Not where I'd expect to find this office, to be honest. But it's a nice corner of Frankfurt nonetheless. I should try the coffee at Café Selten sometime. I've heard good things.
Indeed, it's right across the street. So we can look around. We move with WASD and we look with the mouse and we interact with the mouse button. This is probably a very similar engine as we had in the Sounds of Blake Manor. The game style is very, very similar from what I've seen so far.
No point in waiting. I'm not here for an appointment.
And also we have a full voice acting. Die Illustrierte Sportwoche. I must say, I don't know much German, and I'm very sorry. But I will do my best to read the German in this game. The good thing is that it's fully voiced and it's in English, so no German knowledge needed. But Woche means week. Sport is of course sport, and the Illustrated Sport Weekly, I suppose. Absolute impudence. Alfred Puff defends himself, and suddenly I could fly. Long jump winner Josef Müller breaks every record. 7 at a stroke. Jan Bitruf shoots down Eintracht Frankfurt to win. Wow. Okay. So we have a lot of these objects here. We can sit down. We don't really need to. But it sure makes up for an interesting atmosphere.
Good. I'm not the first one in. Looks more like somebody's home than a prosecutor's office.
Kind of, indeed. Maybe it was somebody's home before they repurposed it.
Archive. Not where I should be now.
Okay. Let's go upstairs and see if we can find somebody.
Hello? Anybody here? Not much of a welcome party.
Interactions. So we had the basic controls. It didn't show it because I've already seen this, but as I mentioned, WSD. We can also hold to move forward, and there are accessibility options. They were actually presented to me first when I started up the game for the first time, so I could modify them from the get-go, which is a very, very thoughtful thing, because there are people who might not be able to access them very easily after the game starts, or might not know that they're available and would actually need them. So we have to use the mouse button or E while looking at highlighted objects to interact. Okay. So it is very similar to the Seance of Blake Manor. Even the fonts used, the colors, the art style, very, very similar. I wonder if they employed similar people.
Really small for an intercom. Must be a new model.
So this is kind of like a reception. Have a small radio. And the typewriter. And the telephone. My grandparents had a rotary telephone. It was red, I think. Yeah. And somebody left.
Still burning. Someone was just here.
Exactly. And they didn't stomp it properly. That always annoys me when I'm around smokers. I'm not a smoker myself. Hey, this is my plug. Oh, I cannot interact with it. Could I go inside? There's somebody.
Now, where have I... No.
What? Paula Fischer.
Good morning.
Oh! Hello, good morning. Sorry I didn't hear you enter. You must be Miss Katz, right?
Esther Katz, yes, that would be me. And you are?
Paula Fischer. Hello. I'm a legal assistant here for Mr. Bauer's team. Well, the legal assistant. We're a bit understaffed at the moment.
Why are you in my... Okay, let's be polite and say nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, Paula.
Oh, it's my pleasure, believe me. I've brought you this week's newspaper and a letter that arrived for you. Anyway, I should probably be going. I'll be at my desk if you need anything. You'll find me. Or through the intercom. We just had the whole system installed. It made my life so much easier.
Interesting.
Thank you. Is there anything else?
Mr. Bauer wants to talk with you once you've acclimatized. His words, not mine. He should be arriving soon for that matter, so should the rest of the team.
I see. Very well then. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you on our team, Miss Katz.
All right then. First encounter, check. Time for me to settle in.
Okay. I already have a few tasks, apparently, so I have to unpack. It's a nice place. It does kind of look like somebody's home. And I like that the designers of the game, went to so much trouble to actually make it period correct. I mean, all of these items, this thing, for example, this is a perforator. I actually have one right next to me here for perforating papers so they can be filed in a folder. Yeah. Interesting. I think I'm going to say interesting so many times. And these are the folders, by the way. I don't know why I'm explaining all of these things, but there are some people who actually never ever used or maybe never even seen such devices, such items. I'm trying to see if I can interact with anything. I have a lot of places to... Let's sit down. A lot of places to put things, apparently. Okay. There is a letter. Okay. My dear daughter, my heartfelt... Oh, thank goodness there's a transcript. Sorry. I'm sorry, I don't know. Father, I'm sorry, your handwriting is very difficult to read, so thank you for the transcript. My dear daughter, my heartfelt congratulations on your promotion. Being a state attorney at the age of 28, that is no small feat. You achieved this on your own, through diligence and brilliance of mind. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Though it is a great honor to work for the Attorney General directly, Dr. Bauer is not always easy to work with, I hear. But people are saying a lot of good things about him too. So, please, don't let me spook you. I wish you all the best for your new position. No father has ever been prouder of his daughter. With love, your father. P.S. Your mother asks if you're coming home for the weekend. I think she's still getting used to the fact that her daughter is working a job, not tending a family. That's quite true. I mean, back in those days, and even recently, it's still believed that a woman's job is as a homemaker. And no, not a builder of houses, but as a mother and yeah, tending the house and stuff like that. Not actually working a job, a real job, and earning money. But I'm glad that the father is open-minded and so proud of her and very supportive. That's really nice. Definitely, I understand that this group of people under Dr. Bauer are very progressive thinking. They are trying to get, put back the old regime and try to build something new on top of it. And as they say, not necessarily take revenge or heal or anything like that, but bring those things to light so that they can be reckoned with, they can be reasoned with, so that people can learn from them, the mistakes. Those responsible will not be able to commit any more crimes or anything like that, and they can move on. Okay.
Look at that. Written evidence of all those sleepless nights. And the ton of coffee. But here I am. I finally made it. Pretty sure it was all worth it.
Okay. The legal trainee. born on 12th of December 1927 in Frankfurt am Main, has absolved the second state examination with success. Thereby the trainee has reached the degree of Assessor of Law in Criminal Law, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Lovely. Her diploma. Come on. Oh, she must have already put it away.
The last holiday we spent together as a family. I'm so glad Dad made us do it. Franz was such a show-off that summer. Always trying to impress the girls. I wish you were here, big brother.
Yep, family photo. What else?
I'm not letting you down. I swear.
Not sure who this is. Cute doggies. And wait, there's another thing.
A new job deserves a fresh journal, ready to be filled with notes and tasks.
Okay, the notebook. Your notebook contains your current to-dos, overviews of characters, and more. Access it through the radial menu. Okay. Ah, somebody's calling. Excuse me. Okay, wait. Where's my dot? Ah, here's my dot.
Hello?
Mr. Bauer is ready for you. He says at your own time. With him, that means as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'd better get going then.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you. Very well then. Anything else I need to do? Okay, Frankfurter Stimme. I'm not sure about this font. Bauer's Witch Hunt and recruitment efforts. Okay, let me read these very quickly. So, the Bauer's Witch Hunt. Irresponsible and detrimental to the stability of the state. These were the words used by members of the Hessian State Parliament last week to describe Fritz Bauer's work as Attorney General. Some local CDU MPs called for his immediate dismissal. They said that with each ill-considered accusation he was destroying the reputations of decent men, who were just what this country urgently needed. The question arises as to how high the price of Bauer's fanatical crusade will ultimately be and whether Germany can afford it. So there are people who do not condone his work. Recruitment efforts. With next year's election looming over the horizon, the CDU leadership is reportedly aiming to significantly bolster its numbers in the remaining months. Party chairman and current Chancellor Konrad Adenauer has reached out to his fellow Christian Democrats in personal letters, instructing them to dramatically increase their recruitment efforts. According to our sources, Mr. Adenauer hopes to at least double the party's membership, expecting every registered member to recruit at least one new candidate. Okay. Oh dear, I've already seen this, I'm sorry. Right. Let's go. I don't think I will make any phone calls. Let's, where is the office?
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
Paula, where can I find Mr. Bauer's office?
It's the door on your left, at the end of the room.
Oh, thank you.
That will be all for now. Thank you, Paula.
Always happy to help.
Okay. Very well. Dr. Fritz Bauer, Prosecutor General.
Miss Katz, welcome to the front line.
Good morning, Dr. Bauer.
Just Mister. We're working together. My name, as you already know, is Fritz Bauer, General Prosecutor. Much to the displeasure of the public, I insist on investigating the many crimes committed under the NSDAP. Most of them, of course, have long since gone cold. And nobody out there truly wishes for us, for you, to solve them. Or frankly, to even touch them. A rather thankless job, may I say. Are you up for it?
Yes.
I am, and I'm well aware of this.
You see, I'm not entirely sure of that. But no matter. Miss Katz, I believe I have the perfect case for you to start with.
I'm listening.
Hans Naumann, an older gentleman, shot just before the end of the war.
And why does this fall under our jurisdiction?
The suspects. According to the victim's wife, her husband was taken by uniformed men for no reason. He never came back. His body was found in a forest nearby after the war. Shot in the head.
I wonder why.
I assume this isn't the first time she brought this case up?
No, it's not. Miss Naumann reported her husband's death to the police. A case was opened. The public prosecutor's office investigated members of the NSDAP local group. They're suspects. However, no charges were pressed. Based on the investigation, Hans Naumann was lawfully executed.
And how did they reach this conclusion?
That you can learn from the documents. The first thing that I'll need you to establish is why Hans Naumann was taken. Depending on the answer, we'll see if the case warrants a full investigation. I asked Mrs. Fisher to prepare a file. It should probably already be on your desk. I suggest you familiarize yourself with it and invite the widow to give a statement. Mrs. Fisher should be able to help you with that. It might also be wise to check the archives. You never know what is hidden in these old boxes. Maybe something about this official order mentioned in the discontinuation report? Ask Mr. Bournemouth for the keys. I believe he has a spare set. Good luck, Miss Katz.
Right. Get the keys, check the files, and invite the first witness. And I'll need a refresher on the Nazi hierarchy. Understanding the chain of command will be crucial. Paula did say to ask her if I needed anything.
Okay, so just in case you missed it, Mr. Bauer said NSDAP, so that means the National Socialist German Workers' Party. Basically the Nazi party that was in power during the World War. Okay, I have a lot of tasks. It's fine, let's talk to Paula. As far as I understand, this is our next interaction. Nice music.
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
I need some additional files.
Something specific?
Okay.
I need more details regarding NS organizations. Chains of commands, ranks, and badges. Anything you can get your hands on.
Of course, I'll get right to it. Anything else?
I don't think we should invite the witness until we have managed to sort out the files.
Thank you, Paula. That will be all for now.
Here if you need anything.
I know I keep comparing this to the Sands of Blake Manor, even though they're very different games. The thing is that one had a timer. I believe this one isn't timed. As far as I can see so far, at least, it's not. That's the conference room. Let's look around a tiny bit. Kitchen. I like the atmosphere outside. Even all that smog though and the rain. It's quite nice. No time for a snack. I wonder if I can run. No, we are not going back there. Christoph Volmuth. Ah, he has the key. Let's go.
Oh, hello. Oh, please, forgive the mess. I'm afraid I didn't have the time to clean up. Miss Katz, right?
Esther Katz, nice to meet you.
Pleasure is all mine. Christoph Olmuth. Christoph, preferably. I try to be on first-name basis.
Is that usual? I'm not sure if it is.
Is that usual here?
Not from what I can tell.
Let's stick to the usual then, shall we?
We are a small team. I'd love to tell you that we are small and tight-knit, but, well, happy to have more people join the fight. Especially someone like you.
It's interesting. He said that they're not tight-knit. Someone like me?
And what do you mean by that?
Well, you're a woman.
Shocking. Why does that have any relevance? Well, I suppose it's a matter of normalizing the fact that women working and women in the kind of position that she's in should be normal.
Okay.
Right. Sorry. What I meant to say is, you're a woman and a prosecutor. That didn't sound better.
Yeah, in the end, just talking about it doesn't make it. It's kind of uncomfortable because how do you approach this kind of subject? Yes, it's something unusual for the time, and it's quite an achievement because everybody expected her to do something else, to just raise children and nothing else, and not have the intelligence and the drive and the capacity to reach her position. So, yeah, but at the same time, why should a woman not be expected to do these things just because she's a woman? So it's a weird conversation.
It doesn't matter, just forget it.
I apologize. Well, it's just rare. Too rare, if you ask me. Right. Again, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Let's be polite.
I'm looking forward to working alongside with you.
Hey, don't go out. Did she? Go back in there, I need the key.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Hello again.
Mr. Bauer said you have the keys to the archive?
I do. We all. Oh, despair. I tend to keep 2 sets, as I'm somewhat prone to displacing them. Just let me find it. And there it is. The master key. Be aware of its gifts.
What? Master key?
The master key?
It's from a story I used to read. Don't mind me. Good luck in the archives.
Thank you. Okay, let's go into our office. I think we have something on our desk, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, yes, the case file. Naumann, 1956, 28th of April, probably. Okay, select the category on the left side of the screen. Detailed document view and labeling. You can enlarge any document by clicking on it. You can also add labels. Oh, cute. Something I never did even when I was working with paper documents, but still. All right. Why would they say Munich when it's München? Well, whatever. 12th of January 1947. Dear Mr. Baustian, the investigation into the death of Hans Naumann from Munich has revealed that he fell victim to a violent crime. For details, please see the attached file report. We were able to identify 4 possible suspects who were connected with the victim's disappearance. Faltmann Alfred, Kibitz Hermann, Schickert Karl, Schwarz Herbert. The police investigation is thus considered closed, and we hereby officially turn the case over to your prosecutor's office. If you encounter any questions during the examination of the indictment, please do not hesitate to contact us at any time. Manfred Wagner. Okay, so they have 4 suspects. Let's see the report. On May 10th, 1945, a dead body was reported to the police in a wooded area near Munich. The deceased was identified as Hans Naumann, age 77. The autopsy revealed that he was killed by a 7.65mm Browning caliber gunshot to the forehead at close range. Okay, no other injuries were found. The victim's widow filed a criminal complaint against unknown persons on August 8, 1985. So, why so late? Well, she had observed 2 men pick up her husband on April 28, 1945. He had been considered missing ever since. The 4 suspects identified in connection with the victim's disappearance were interrogated. All suspects testified that the victim was guilty of treason and was therefore lawfully executed. The evaluation of whether a crime has been committed is the responsibility of the authorized prosecutor's office. Okay. Report on record. M. Mittermoser, Block Warden. Block Warden Mittermoser saw a man climbing up. I think it's Mittermoser. Oh goodness, I should have brushed up on my German pronunciation earlier. I'm sorry. Saw a man climbing up the block's flagpole, attempting to tear down the Reich flag and replace it with a white flag. Interesting. Mittermoser ordered the perpetrator to stop and attempted to apprehend him. The perpetrator attacked him and fled the scene. The block warden was injured in result. Mittermoser is certain that he recognized the young resident of the block, Jan Naumann, as the perpetrator. Measures taken. Local group leader Faltmann immediately set up a detachment to arrest and interrogate the suspect, Naumann. Okay, he fled the scene. Was he able to... Wait. This is not... I had the impression once they said warden that this was a prison of sorts, but I don't believe it was. Okay. Ludmila Naumann. That must be the wife. Normannenplatz. 21st of March. Preliminary proceedings against those 4 people that we have already seen due to manslaughter. Dear Mrs. Naumann, in the above-mentioned proceedings we made the following decisions. The proceedings shall be discontinued pursuant to 107, number 107, Section 2 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Reasons. The victim, Hans Naumann, was a communist insurgent who carried out highly treasonable actions in a wartime situation. The execution ordered by the district leader was carried out according to the law in force at the time of the crime and the official orders of the regional leader for Grau, Munich, Upper Bavaria, Helmut Zollbrigg. Signed by Baustian, prosecutor. Legal basis. The proceedings against Faltman, Kibitz, Schickert, and Schwartz were discontinued on the basis of the laws stated below, except from Article 103 to Section 2 of the Basic Law 1949. An act may be punished only if it was punishable by law before the act was committed. Except from Article 29b of the Criminal Code of the German Reich up to September 1945. Anyone at home or as a German abroad who abets the hostile power during a war against the Reich or causes a disadvantage to the military power of the Reich or its allies will be sentenced to death or life imprisonment. Okay, so abets the hostile power. Well, in view of these two laws, it is not possible to carry out further investigations into the case as the suspects acted accordingly to the contemporary laws in their execution of the victim, H. Naumann. To abet means to incite, to assist, or encourage by aid or countenance in crime. So to assist a crime. I don't know. It's a bit of a stretch, if you ask me. Protocol of conversation. Witness Herbert Schwartz. Date 7th of November 1946. Aster and Schwartz. So Schwartz is one of those suspects as far as I remember. Please tell me what happened on the 28th of April 1945. I remember that my esteemed colleague Alfred Faltman, group leader of the local group 1, tasked with catching the criminal, came to my office. He told me they got the traitor and gave his report from the arrest so that I could issue the official documents. I went together with Mr. Faltman out into the hallway. With crimes of this severity, I always give the same order, the order to execute. I then told my driver to come with me to my office. The others went to the prisoner to carry out my order as requested. Your driver? What for? Interesting. There was already unrest in the country because of the Americans who were just flooding in like flies. I wanted to set up alternative routes with my driver to avoid these Americans and still make it to my important appointments. Shortly thereafter, there was already a polite knock at the door, and group leader Faltman reported to me that the insurgent had been successfully executed. Okay, old case. Anything else? I guess this is it. Any bookmarks? Okay, we do not have any. Alright, a lot of things. I could call somebody.
No signal. The line must be dead. Maybe I should talk to Paula about it.
Oh, that's strange. I thought I didn't have to call anybody, but apparently I couldn't either. Okay, let's get out. Films. Sorry. Let's go talk to Paula. She's close by, isn't she? Hello.
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
I tried to use the phone before, but it looks like the line is dead.
Oh, I'm afraid your phone hasn't been connected just yet. It should be done by next week. Sorry for the inconvenience. The intercom works though, so you can always talk to me. Do you need something else?
Thank you, Paula. That will be all for now.
Here if you need anything.
Thank you. Very well, let's go downstairs to the archive since we have the key.
Oh, the smell. It brings me back to all the nights at the library.
The smell of old documents. Musty. Okay, archive research. To find the archived case file you're looking for, you need to connect the name to an archive number. Okay. How... Wait. Do I have access to the documents I've already... Wait. Notebook, dialogue log, case file. Aha! Wait, come back. 5HN 1956. 5HN. Hey, come back here. It's not here. Could I interact with anything else or just... Aha! These are 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a second. 5H... This must be it. And it gives me 7JN 1956 28-4. And that thing is...
Found them. These seem relevant to our case.
Hold on. No, she's not saying anything about the fact that the name here, or whatever it is, seems to be blacked out. Okay. Oh dear. So let's read this special order. Germans, national comrades. In this most difficult time for our nation, more than ever, the responsibility for Germany's fate rests on all of our shoulders. All Germans are called upon to fight against the traitors in our own country. The resistance is to be disarmed, the uprisings have to be quelled. Anyone who propagates or approves of any measures that would weaken our resistance against the enemy is a traitor and must be shot. Any attempt at insubordination must be met with immediate removal from all public positions and expulsion from the party. The name of Germany will not be tarnished. I trust in your confidence, your absolute allegiance and discipline. Wow. Okay, some national leader called Helmut. And we have notebook paper here. Citizens, the war is over. The oppressors have lost. Do not defend the city against the Allies. Avoid unnecessary bloodshed. Tear down the Reich flags. From the roofs, raise the white flags. Welcome our liberators. Freedom is near. Death to the Nazi criminals. Join the campaign to liberate Bavaria. Okay. Oh. Yeah, well, it's not bookmarked. Okay. I have to click here. So I could bookmark them as myself. I didn't think of that. So we have another number here, 7JN 1956 284 7JN. Wait, I was just looking at 5. Was I clicking tab? Okay. So I have the case file. Did I click it? I clicked it. It's not working. Okay. So, yeah, we have the 5HN. I should have bookmarked it. Or is it here? Oh no. I lost it. Yep. Okay. So I've got the old case. Ah, everything is here then. I have the official order as well. So this one is Helmut. It's not in here. Let's talk to the wife, I suppose. Anything else I can do in the archive? That's a big radiator for such a small room. Oh dear. There's everybody. I don't recognize any of the names. Yeah, of course I recognize that one, but I mean from the game. Who is here? Ludmila Naumann. There's a file on her. Why? 7JN. Isn't that the one we already... 7JN 1956. We already... right? I'm not going crazy, right? We've seen 7JN. It's not here anymore. Okay. Don't recognize any of these people either. Maybe I did this out of order. Whoopsie. Anyway, let's go.
Paula, how often do I need to tell you that my plaque belongs on my door and not on the floor?
That voice. Oh no.
And how often do I need to remind you that I am not your handyman?
Just fix my door, Paula!
Ugh, no. No. There's no way it's Peter's. Just no. I need to check it. Please let it not be him.
Oh. Okay, it seems like we're going to have some kind of divergence at the office. Sorry, should have turned this way. Paula, hello.
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Paula. That will be all for now.
Here if you need anything.
Thank you. These two are these two. This is my office. This is a conference room. Kitchen. Simon Peters, prosecutor.
Oh, of all the people, how is he here?
It seems she knows him. Well, might as well say hello. See what's up.
This better be about my door, Paula. Tell me this is a joke.
Well, hello to you too.
Hello, Peters.
Falda, what are you doing here, Katz?
Funny. I was just about to ask you the same thing.
I work here, Katz. I'm Mr. Bauer's right-hand man. And I'm so sorry, but we don't really do marriage disputes for bored housewives here, you know?
Wow.
As a matter of fact, I work here as well. And I must say, this job just got much less appealing.
Just my luck. So you're the new hire, Katz.
In the flesh.
You won't last a week.
Oh, there's a lot of friction here.
You did, so I'm sure I'll manage. Just you watch. I'll outlast you, you'll see.
Classy, as always. You know what? I don't have time for this. Get out of my office, Katz. Try not to embarrass yourself.
Wow, he's such a jerk. And yeah, I usually don't call people names like that, but that guy... deserves it. Tiny kitchen. Have a lot of plants. Let's see the newspaper. Oh, this is much more colorful than anything else in the game. I was taken aback. Blattzeitung. Today's news. Catholic Day leave. Catholic soldiers to receive up to 3 days of special leave to attend the German Catholic Day. Tension with Moscow. The Soviet embassy in Bonn accuses Germany of espionage. Wow. Defending Europe. Washington. A German army of 300,000 would protect Europe from the Soviet threat. A bonus for the jackpot. What? If you've ever been so close to the jackpot, now's the time to try again. Additionally to the 6 out of 49, a bonus number will be drawn, giving you a second chance to get that winning sequence. Oh my. The very first lucky number at 24 resulted in the highest lottery win in German history. 305,464.5 Deutschmarks. Arming up. The German army will be supplied with American equipment for the years 1957 to 1960. Ooh. The preparations for this deal were completed by U.S. Secretary of State John Foster Dulles. Sorry, how am I mispronouncing the English stuff? And West German ambassador for Washington, Krekeler. Okay. Ein Fenster zur Welt. Fenster. This means a window to the world. Yeah, the television. It's a brand new thing. The Kuril dispute? Japan continues its peace treaty negotiations with the Soviet Union, trying to avoid that what Prime Minister Hatojima's government has been calling the Adenauer formula. The current draft holds significant similarities to the deals signed by Germany last autumn, especially in its demand for Japan to recognize Soviet claims of the occupied territories of Sakhalin and the Kuril Islands. How well. I might have mispronounced everything, so I'm very sorry.
Not the cleanest of places.
Well, they do have a sink, which is good. And there's always a radio.
Does it just go all day long?
Those electricity bills. Why do you need the fan? And it's not even going too fast. It's like the slowest fan in existence when it's raining outside. I mean, I'm sure it's cold, right? What's this? Restroom. From the kitchen?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Mhm. Well then, should we go back to our office and see if we have anything new on the desk? Just the case and this and... Well, didn't I ask something from Paula earlier? The hierarchy of the National Socialist Party? What? Cannot see anything. Magazine. In profile. The radio on the road. Inventor and engineer Jan Zedelmeier made the first breakthrough with an FM radio from the car. Everywhere is smoky. Die Sieben Raben land at #1 in the German charts. Hamburg Quake, first international rock and roll tournament. Oh, okay. Popular magazine, I suppose. Should we... Do you have anything for me here? Hello, Paula. Could I interact with anything else? Do you have that thing?
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
Let's just set up the...
I need you to invite a potential witness.
Of course. Who should I reach out to?
Ludmilla Naumann, the victim's widow. I want to hear her version of what happened.
Of course. I'm on top of it. Anything else?
Thank you, Paula. That will be all for now.
Here if you need anything.
There's nothing left for me to do. I should call it a day.
Oh. Thank you. What? But we just invited the witness. What? Is it already late? I've just been playing for barely an hour. That is a very short work day. How do we call it a day? Do we go home? Do we do anything at the office?
Mona's Gaststätte. If the wine is good, I'd probably be a regular customer by the end of the year.
Interesting. Okay. We can sit on the other chairs. How exciting. Could we talk to Mr. Bauer? Let's say goodbye.
The door is locked.
Oh. Okay. Paula.
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
Thank you, Paula. That will be all for now.
Here if you need anything.
Much obliged. Okay, let's... I suppose we leave. We can go outside. Is this my umbrella? I guess not. Oh, maybe it is.
I'm glad I brought my own umbrella.
Ah,
I do hate this time of the year.
okay, well, let's go. This is the end of part 1. Thank you for watching if you did, and it will be continued in part 2.